The expanse of outer space, as seen in the award-winning game Galaxy on Fire 2. The game follows the adventures of a space mercenary. It's played on mobile devices such as tablet computers or smartphones. It was developed by the Hamburg software company Fishlabs, which specialized early on in creating complex games for small screens.
Back then, people thought we were crazy. They said we could never seriously develop a 3D game on such a small display, and that it would never work. Tetris maybe, or text-based game, but never 3D.
When Fishlabs was founded 8 years ago, the first cell phone with 3D capabilities had just come on the market. Today, Fishlabs employs some 50 graphic artists, programmers, and 3D specialists. That's not many when you consider that Fishlabs ranks 14th on the list of the world's best digital game developers.
We love our games and we're absolutely passionate about what we do. I think that's a secret. We develop games that we enjoy playing ourselves.
Galaxy on Fire 2 was named the best mobile game at last year's German Computer Game Awards. In addition to space adventures, Fishlabs has also specialized in sports games. The boom in mobile games happened a year and a half ago, with smash hits such as Angry Birds from Finnish developer Rovio. It was followed by more hits such as Cut the Rope or Doodle Jump. Their basic principles are simple graphics and fast action. In contrast, Fishlabs emphasizes detailed graphics and complexity of play, making their games serious competition for the traditional console games, especially since at about €8, they're considerably less expensive. Fishlab developers spend 1 to 2 years working on a game.
You can sort of compare it to film production. I don't want to utter the word Hollywood, but we do have similar working processes. As you see here, we work with concept art, with mood boards, with storytelling. So there's a lot of similarity in that area.
Most of the employees are themselves enthusiastic players, and sometimes there's a crossover between their jobs and their private interests, such as with amateur race car driver Andreas Stecher. He's the sales manager for what are called advertising games, such as this racing series for a famous German car maker. The game is free and it's financed by advertising clients. With more than 55 million downloads, Fishlabs is the world's most successful developer of these kinds of games.
There's that thing when you're driving and the car starts to work against the steering wheel. That drifting that lets you know you're on the edge of losing control. That's what's called the bummometer. When you notice that the car's getting close to the limit, and that's missing here, we can't reproduce that feeling.
The challenge for the developers is that the games have to be programmed to work on several different devices: smartphones, tablet computers, or regular PCs.
The developments and trends are really heading toward real cross-platform gaming, meaning a game that I can play across several platforms, often with or against others, but still using different devices.
The Hamburg developers are influencing how computer games will be played in the future, whether alone or in pairs, at home or on the road. If it were up to Fishlabs, there would be no limits.